Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure and honor to be here with you today to share our company's experience and perspective on micro-credentials, a concept which we believe is becoming important for the future of learning and working. Today, more than ever, it is essential to be flexible in acquiring new knowledge, develop new ways of thinking and doing things, to be agile, open-minded and inclusive, always reaching across the existing borders, creating new expertise fields, new skills and new job profiles. Consequently, continuous education, upskilling and reskilling are crucial for any individual, any team, company and society to prosper and cope successfully with the ever faster changing environment. At Lek, a Sandoz company, we are committed to live and work by these principles. We are very proud of our 79-year pharmaceutical legacy in Slovenia. As the largest provider of biosimilars and the second largest provider of generics in Slovenia, we are aware that our 3,700 engaged associates are our greatest asset, greatest strength. That is why we continuously invest in their personal and professional development. On average, each employee receives more than 110 hours, which is nearly 14 full days of training every year. But we know that internal training and internal knowledge is not enough. To truly advance, we must reach out, help building an entire ecosystem for learning and innovation. And this is where our team of strategic programs comes in. In this team, we drive our partnerships with university, research institutions, talent networks, and innovation clusters. We are the catalyst for connecting industry with academia, helping to shape the thriving pharmaceutical landscape. There are several ways in which we cooperate with research institutions. We offer internships to students of natural sciences. Our scientists and managers are also faculty lecturers. We offer scholarships and interdisciplinary training programs to top young professionals on all levels: basic, masters, PhD, and postdocs. We present career opportunities at various academic institutions and professional events. We are partnering academia in EU research projects. We organize traditional yearly events for the best external and internal talent. And last but not least, we co-create study programs at faculties, be it via incremental renewals or via greenfield projects introducing completely new studies. Here we come to the heart of today's presentation: our experience with micro-credentials. When Sandoz announced 2 major new investments in Slovenia, we knew this would create an urgent need for highly specialized talent, new associates with new competencies. So we turned to our academic partners and asked, how can we best develop new skills, quickly, meaningfully, and with quality? The answer came straightforward. Let us pilot micro-credentials. Together with the Biotechnical Faculty, University of Ljubljana, we created what turned out to be an almost ideal example of micro-credential training. The process was founded on an open and constructive dialogue between faculty and industry experts, during which the faculty's existing program on sterility assurance was adapted to address our specific needs in contamination control. Alenka, please.
Together with my colleague from Quality Assurance, we actively participated throughout the program. We helped propose the candidates, mentor them throughout the process, and also delivered short introductory lectures during the training. Participants were carefully pre-selected based on their own interest in deepening their knowledge. Importantly, selection was inclusive, as candidates ranged from secondary school graduates to university-level professionals and came from diverse fields such as chemistry, pharmacy, and mechanical engineering. Given the constraints of academical schedules, the training was conducted in faculty laboratories during the semester break. To ensure full focus and commitment, trainees were released from their regular work duties for 10 working days. The results were encouraging. 9 out of 10 candidates successfully passed the final test, while 1 had to withdraw due to the illness. In the experience evaluation survey, both sides reported mostly very positive opinions, with some minor comments on theory-practice balance. So, this collaborative pilot study proved to be a smooth and effective example of how well-aligned partnerships can produce high-quality, target learning experiences that serve both industry needs and individual development.
However, when we considered repeating and scaling the program, some basic challenges emerged. First, releasing the employees from their regular work for extended training represents significant replacement burden for employers. Second, universities face resource limitations too, be it in lab space, staff, or funding. And third, micro-credentials need sustainable funding models to be accessible not only to the companies and big employers, but also to individuals, and yet it should remain viable for providers. We realized that while the promise of micro-credentials is real, their delivery is very complex. It requires shared responsibility and coordinated action across the whole learning ecosystem. Yet, the biggest learning is very positive. Within trustful partnership of academia and industry, great solutions can be accomplished very quickly, meaningfully, and with quality. So at Lek, we remain strong believers in the potential of micro-credentials to create agile, flexible, and sustainable systems for continuous education and professional growth. We are very proud to have contributed, even if a tiny little piece, to this evolving mosaic. And we are excited to continue the journey of collaborating and shaping the future of learning with you all. Thank you very much.